Hello, hello. We are live after a very long hiatus with Anno Domini. It has been a hot minute since we have played this game, and I'm excited to get back to it because we are kind of wrapping up Anno Domini with a couple of sessions. We did a kind of one-off thing with, not one-off, but kind of side thing with Josh and Carly's characters. And they were joined by a character that my other player, Alyssa, played and jumped in. That was fun.
Alyssa joined?
Yeah. Because she has a character that is really involved with Fae stuff in Tyrannilia's side stories. And so we had her show up and help out with like the Fae stuff going on.
Was I just not there for that episode, or what
No,
the
I
heck
was just
happened
saying
there?
it was the last episode we did, and it was just Josh and Carly.
Oh, okay.
And then Alyssa joined. Yeah.
I just heard the last part of that and was like, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. And so we're going to do the same sort of thing with Ulrich, Erastus, and Marmaduke with Connor, David, and Jared's characters as basically what they were doing during the same time period.
So Carly and Josh's characters are just done then, or?
No. So the plan for me is I know what's going to happen this session, or at least like the general thing you have to get to do. And once that's done, there will be one more like the climax episode with all the characters once more to wrap up the whole thing. And there's a couple of ways that it could go down. I have a basic idea of like what the end is going to look like, but it will depend on what you guys do here, whether or not what that looks like. So just to give a quick recap of like the more important plot points of Anno Domini that are going to be relevant. Obviously, our characters, we have Ulrich Swain, the fighter who grew up among wizards, was raised by a eccentric wizard named Quelniescent. He is currently married to a magic sword, and he really likes magic items. He's also cursed, and I'm trying to remember what your curse was. Everybody got a curse. Did we know what your curse was? Oh, I think it was if you see like a mechanical device, you have to like roll to like not try to tinker with it or something like that. Yeah, I think it was that. I think I probably have a doc somewhere that I could find this too. But the other thing about you is Marmaduke currently has a curse that means that he is your faithful servant forever and ever and will listen to anything you say. That's a thing.
Oh yeah, that was scary.
Yep. Yeah, and Marmaduke has a weird chaos arm that he can give curses to people through. So that was a thing. Did I not write down what the curses are for each of you? I really should have done that. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, yeah, because one of them was whenever you roll a certain number, you explode.
Oh, you know what? I probably had a separate doc with like wherever I listed, we had like a big doc of your magic things. Yeah. Here we go. Wild magic table. Here it is. Man, it was such an extensive wild magic table. It's so long. This document is like 15 pages. Didn't I write this down? What? Did I not write this down anywhere? Where did I write this down? I don't understand. I'm so confused. Anyway. We have Erastus Camber. And Erastus is a Azamar. And he is a paladin. He follows a magical cat named Pongerban. He rides an elk. He just got a little boy killed.
Yeah. Yep, that also happened.
I forgot about that.
We're on. Yeah. Well, okay. There's stuff that I can get into about like what you're actually doing, but then Marmaduke Breaker obviously is a wild mage sorcerer type. Has a magic chaos arm. He has a familiar that is a crab named Emperor. So that's a thing. And I think when we see like a recap, like if this is a show, right, we would see the previously on Anno Domini, and it would be a collection of scenes. It's like that thing where it's like you see scenes that maybe you haven't seen a long time on the show, but like you see it and you're like, oh, okay, this is going to come back this episode because of we're seeing it on the previously on. And we see that you guys were in the sewers fighting undead, trying to figure out what, trying to recover a dwarven priest. And you ended up finding out some things from the priest that basically involved Oberon once more trying to, the Lord of the Fae, trying to ascend to godhood. His first attempt failed, you foiled it, and now Pongrabon is the god of the forests. But it seems like there is a new opening of the god of death, which is what caused the death apocalypse in the first place. This whole like undead thing that's going on right now in England and apparently everywhere else. And you guys are worried that Oberon is going to find some sort of ritual to use people's life energy to try to ascend to be the god of death. Or maybe to use undead to do that. You're not sure exactly. But either way, you're trying to stop Oberon from becoming the god of death right now. And when we last left you guys, you had gone to Quelniessen's tower, right? You were on your way there to basically find this crystal ball of his that's supposedly at the top of the tower. And Ulrich, Quell told you never to use this ever. It's really dangerous, but it's also really powerful, and you guys decided to go for it. And like I did with the last session when you guys weren't there, just Carly and Josh, we see basically like a abbreviated version of what happened there, right? We see you guys go to the tower, fight off a bunch of magical traps and creatures that get summoned to protect the crystal ball. You eventually, make your way to the crystal ball. You use it. You manage to do it without exploding, and you find out a couple of things. One, there is a magic sword that is important and being kept in a palace, in a fortress in the hills next to Nottingham, and it is one of the keys to Oberon's ascension here, and what Oswin Gage is doing, who is like the Quell's rival, who's been involved in this too. He's like a necromancer. And the other thing that you guys learned is that Erastus's keep has been under new management. Turns out Oberon made his way there, and for one reason or another, you're not entirely sure why, he has Quell trapped in the basement of the keep in like the dungeons, and he's currently torturing him for information to find out the ritual, like the specifics of the ritual that can help him ascend to godhood. And so you three are on your way to Erastus's keep to stop that, to rescue Quell.
Nice. All right, cool.
So, yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any other important recap things that I need to remind you guys of. I don't think so. I think that's the main stuff. It's just like, this is what you're kind of currently doing. You're muted, Connor, if you're trying to say something.
So we're looking for a sword, and it's a magic sword. And
No. Carly and Josh already did that part. So they went to go do that, right? And you guys are going to go do the keep thing.
Okay. And the keep thing is?
Erastus's keep.
Gotcha. And what we're doing
the keep
there
that
is...
Erastus has.
Erastus's keep. The keep especially for Erastus.
Yeah.
And apparently Oberon himself is there, with Quell, and he's like torturing Quell.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay.
Well, here's hoping Oberon is CR5.
All right. So okay, I'm gonna be straight up with you right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like if we're gonna close this up, I'm just gonna like do stuff.
Okay.
And it might be stupid, or it might turn out really great, but I'm just gonna do stuff.
Okay.
And what happens is what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be honest. When you said we had one thing to do today, I was like, well, I know that is the one thing that will not happen.
I mean, we're gonna start the game right where you guys are literally at the gate to your keep,
Okay.
right? You're already there.
No, I didn't mean like I'm not gonna follow the plot. No, what I meant is like when we're on the plot, and you're like, so there's this magical sword or whatever, and you got to protect Quell with it. I might just be like, yeah, I just dive for the sword and I jump through the window to do so, possibly sacrificing the lives of my fellow members of the party. I'm just gonna do stuff like that, and if we all die, I'm just gonna be like, all right, that was great, that was awesome, guys.
No, yeah, I expect nothing less.
And if there's any way that we can get some just like crazy anime like power boost where we just bump up to level 20 to have some level of fulfillment, that'd be sick too.
Session leveling up if we did that.
That's true.
We could just do an auto leveler thing, and it'd be fine. It'd be fun.
So, are you guys on the map there? Can you see everything?
All I see is darkness.
What about now?
Oh, yeah, I just see darkness plus my little token.
Oh, okay. Let me just do this.
I can see the map.
I was gonna say it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay, privilege, David.
Can you see stuff now, Connor?
Yeah, I can see stuff now.
There you go. So
you had stuff hidden.
Yeah, I mean, I just had
You
the map.
dirty little dog.
I just had the map, like, I just had your vision. You guys had dark vision. It was dark on the map. But I just went and made it daylight. So this is like the 4 levels of, or, whatever, 5 it is with the tower.
Oh, yeah.
Of Erastus's keep.
So we are already here.
Yes, you're like in front of it right now.
This isn't the other keep that we were fighting the rug in, right?
No, that was Quell's tower.
All right, that's what I thought it was, but I just wanted everything to be clear.
Mm-hmm. So, this is like the ground level of Erastus's keep here. You're right in front of you've basically gone in. I think you've pretty much just gone in the courtyard, right? The courtyards. You've already passed the courtyard. You've already done whatever. And you're like in front of the door, and it's like really quiet, right? Like obviously Erastus, there should have been like people at the gate, there should have been people in the courtyard, there should have been people on the walls, like surrounding the actual keep part of it, but there was nothing, right? No one around.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably mention that. I'll be like, this doesn't seem normal. Although to be fair, there are dead people walking around everywhere, so normal is sort of out the window.
It's entirely fair.
Did any of us have any type of character voice that we stuck to?
You're all kind of just British.
Oh, are we?
You're all just kind of like minorly, like the like fantasy British, right? Like where you just have a very slight British accent.
All right, chaps, let's raid the keep.
No, it wasn't like that.
All right, PvP time.
All right, yeah. Yeah, okay, and just to clarify one more time, what are we here to do?
Thanks for playing, guys. This has been Anno Domini. So
is that my sword?
So no, yes, that's your wife.
Okay.
That's probably not exactly what she looks like, but that's just a token for her.
Yeah, if we have to choose one word to explain her, she's my sword before she's my wife. Let's be real.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure she would be okay with that.
Mostly a physical relation.
Oh boy. Yeah, Connor. So ignore anything about a magic sword. You're not here to do anything with the sword. That was what Josh and Carly.
Oh, he's here to do something with a magic sword.
This is a big peak, man. 4 floors. We didn't have a honeymoon, you guys.
It's true. It's true. So, oh boy, this is the kind of session this is going to be.
Typical principles we're ignoring here.
I really, really, really miss doing this with you guys. Cool. So, basically, you are here because Erastus's keep has been overrun by Fae. You saw this with the crystal ball, right? You went to the Quell's crystal ball and saw what you needed to see, right?
Okay.
Erastus's keep is overrun with Fae. Oberon took it over. Apparently, he has Quell in the caves underneath the keep. So and honestly, Erastus, I don't think you even know anything about caves underneath your Like, it didn't look familiar to you, but like you saw like the whole thing, and you saw that it was underneath your keep. And you saw Oberon, or at least some sort of physical manifestation of Oberon on this plane. Though I guess honestly, I mean, Fae are the living incarnation of life and the body, so that's probably not really saying anything. This is probably actually Oberon's whatever he is on the in the Feywild.
Right. Okay.
It's probably not an incarnation of him. It's probably actually him. But he was torturing Quell for information, and Quell, being the very high level wizard that he was, he had some sort of magical protections that were keeping him safe for now. But like, it looked like he could break if you guys don't get there and save him. Basically, it's like Oberon has most of the pieces he needs to do some sort of ritual to ascend to godhood, but he needs the last piece from Quell, and so he captured him and has been breaking him down. So. Because if you guys remember, Marmaduke figured out that the city of Nottingham is the perfect place to do basically a giant alchemist circle around the whole thing.
That's right, yeah.
And he could use that to ascend to godhood. Either by Marmaduke's proposition was, or thought was, he could probably do it by using the undead in the city, right? Where you would like destroy, like suck up all the undead energy. So because he's trying to become the god of death, right? And so that's and Nottingham's overrun with undead right now. So that's probably what's going to happen.
Gotcha. At least it's not as bad as the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, exactly. It's not quite that bad.
At least there are no little girls mixing
Though
with dogs and being murdered by their brains
true.
exploding.
Hey, well, you ruined Caleb's surprise for this session.
Yeah, I was just gonna make this Fullmetal Alchemist, guys. No, I mean, Marmaduke also probably you probably have thought that it's possible.
Wait. I snap my fingers. What happens?
Nothing.
Dang it!
I come to your beck and call.
Yeah. Yes, master. No, so Marmaduke probably also thought that it's possible because he's a Fae and he's trying to become the god of death, right? Like, Fae are like the embodiment of life, and obviously being the god of death, that's kind of like the opposite. So like, it's possible he would have to, like, he definitely probably has to do, like, destroy the undead in the city of Nottingham, right? Like, use it as a circle to take the undead power. But it's possible and probable that he would also have to get all the people in the city too. Like, you do all of them, because then it's like the mix of the death and the life energies that's like gonna make it possible for him to ascend. That's like the likely scenario for Marmaduke when he did an Arcana check. And I think I may have added a detail or two since when we actually did that roll, but I think that's probably Marmaduke's conclusions thinking about it. Anyway, you are standing in front of the castle. And what I would like to do first, I think, before anything else, Marmaduke, would you roll to see what curse you have now had? Because your curse changes.
Every day, right?
Not the one with Ulrich, right? That's a permanent one, but you have another curse that also changes. Yeah, so roll
100 or 1,000?
I think it's 1,000. No, it's a D100.
What's a fudge?
Oh, that's the fate dice.
Oh.
See, you rolled a minus, so it's a -1. I said 100.
Yeah,
I thought you said
1d100.
1,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your 1d1000 is your wild
magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 93. Let's see. And usually we are kind of like secret about these, but I'll just be upfront with this one. Let's see. It's the curse of the wallflower. Assumed to be created by someone completely unremarkable to show others their pain and loneliness, but no one can be sure because naturally they were forgotten to history. The curse is the player is hard to notice and is frequently forgotten or ignored, even by their own party and close friends and families. Grants advantage on stealth rolls, but disadvantage on all charisma rolls.
All right.
So, and honestly, it may be kind of Ulrich maybe like says something or like looks at the castle or whatever, right? And maybe you do snap your fingers because you like have thought of something, whatever it is, whatever Ulrich makes like a gesture to start off here. Marmaduke probably does the thing that he said where he like comes up to your beck and call, right? But like you have totally forgotten he's even there, right? You're like, what? Whoa.
Lay off, Marmaduke. It's okay. You don't need to come to me like a dog. You're not a dog. You're a person.
I'll be whatever you tell me to be, master.
That's helpful, but oddly disturbing.
Yeah,
I
Delia's
shouldn't
just
say
like
oddly
looking.
disturbing. It just is disturbing.
Yeah,
and it's odd as well.
Delia, your wife is just looking at Marmaduke like very uncomfortable.
Wait, can you polymorph? Because that might be really helpful in this keep.
I don't think he can now. He had a curse where he could turn into monsters, but no.
What the heck kind of curse is that?
It was random. He randomly turned into an animal.
Oh yeah, that's.
Or no. It was whenever he said
the
and the name of an animal, he turned into it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was amazing. All right, so
Turned into a purple worm.
I think we should come up with a plan here. I know Quell, and I know that if we can get him, if we can get to his rescue, no matter the amount of pressure against us in that moment, Quell can handle it. You know what I'm saying? So like if we get to a position where we get Quell loose, I mean, we're in the clear because he can blink us out. He can do whatever it is he needs to do. So I think if it comes down to we have to take a risk, but we can get to Quell, we got to take that because that's our best bet. Quell is our safe place.
Yeah. Then we gotta find him first.
Given
Yeah,
that
I don't.
he's here as a
That's the
prisoner-
part I'm not so sure about finding him.
Given that he's here as a prisoner, I'm not sure he'll have much to offer us, and as far as safety goes.
You're right. He's probably expended all of his spell slots.
Well, I mean, if he's a prisoner, I don't think he has an opportunity to cast spells, so he probably has them all back.
Or have a short rest. His hit dice probably run
I
out
mean,
too.
I think that's
I
part of
mean,
the issue is
Unless he's a
so
warlock.
Yeah.
he's not. He's a wizard.
Yep, short rest
Yeah.
isn't going to help him. Not much.
Yeah, fair.
At any rate. Well,
What?
standing in front of the door won't do us any good, so...
And
let's find a way
then
in.
you guys remember that Marmaduke is there because you've forgotten already.
Why do we keep forgetting that he's there?
Because he has this curse now.
Oh,
Did
because
you
of
not
the
pay
stealth.
attention?
Because of the stealth. Okay. Well, I paid attention. He has advantage to stealth rolls and disadvantage to charisma rolls, right? That's what
Right, but it the actual like flavor of it is the player is hard to notice and is frequently forgotten or ignored even by their own party and close friends and family.
Oh, okay. I missed the flavor text then. Oh, that's wonderful. I love that. All right, this is a great scene.
Yeah.
Marmaduke, you scared me. Stop doing that, dude.
You've literally just been standing in the same place, Marmaduke.
Just stand where we can see you.
I mean, if you released me from my bondage, I could be more helpful in that regard.
Oh,
But I would never suggest such a thing.
After all, you wouldn't. Anyway, where were you, Rastus?
I believe you were trying to find a way in.
How about a window? Think you could boost me up to, I don't know, like here or something?
You look at my character sheet.
I mean, the door is just right there. Like, you don't know if it's locked or not, but it is right in front of you.
Yeah,
What?
but I feel like knocking on the door is a bad way to be like, we're here to kill you all. You know.
That's fair.
Yeah, why don't we take a minute? Why don't we look at our character sheets?
I just walk in.
Dude,
And you guys don't even notice.
No one notices I'm invincible.
I imagine the door is not open, right?
I mean, do you do that, Marmaduke? Do you walk up to the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
an alarm goes off or what?
I mean, nothing
A
immediately. I mean,
magical
you the door is locked, obviously, or barred or whatever.
Yeah, I sort of figured.
Door. I'm not worried about projectiles. We're good.
Connor, I'm pretty sure you have a higher strength than me, so you should probably boost me through the window.
I have 15 strength. Well, I have in saving throws I have 4. Not sure how that-
Would be just your stat.
Okay, yeah, I have 15 strength.
All right, never mind. You have the same strength as me,
Okay.
so I'll just boost you up because I don't think you're wearing the same kind of armor I am. My armor's very heavy, so
Probably. I think I have chainmail. My armor class is 18. I think yours is 20, right?
Mine's 19.
Ah.
I think.
All right.
Because I don't have a shield, otherwise it'd be 21, I think. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'll try and eat you through a stained glass window or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
There's just a window in your castle wall.
I mean, what are these? I assume these are windows, right?
Yes.
Do we know why they're in Erastus's keep specifically?
Apparently there's something. I mean, there's apparently caves underneath it that Erastus didn't know about.
Ooh, well, why don't we try the caves?
I mean, it's true you could find another way to get in the
Well-
caves besides going in the keep.
Because I didn't know about them, and also because
Oh, yeah.
there's an S on the end of cave, and that sounds like getting lost in Minecraft. So
Yeah, that's another good point. All right.
and also
I
can just throw
cast
you through a
minor
window.
illusion that one of the windows is open.
What do I need to roll to throw him through a not open window?
What do you need to cast
No. What do I need to get?
to throw him through the open window? I mean,
Yeah, or I mean to lift him. I'm just assuming. Yeah. So you can.
DC 15,
Okay.
DC 20 if you want to do it gracefully.
I don't really care about that now.
Okay.
Here we go. Yay.
Okay, so this is literally like the scene from Psych, where so Erastus, you lift up Ulrich.
Wait, is this water?
I think it's supposed to be, but I don't think it would be
Okay.
on your castle.
Okay.
You should ignore that. So I think literally what it is it's the scene from Psych. So Erastus, you hoist Ulrich up, and then you crash through the window, through the stained glass window, and just like clank on the floor.
Yeah.
I click on the floor and I say, "We're in."
Exactly.
I'm just saying tiptoe to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, now everyone in the castle is definitely gonna know that you're here.
Quick, open the door.
I mean, let's just roll initiative, because I think there's only a given amount of rounds before someone's gonna show up. So let's just do that right away.
No, heck.
So-
15.14.
You're supposed to
Not much of a
click on your
dungeon
token.
crawl.
All right, I clicked on my token.
No. So click on your token and then roll the initiative button.
Where
always-
would that be?
Oh
Yo,
my
on your-
goodness
on your
gracious.
character.
Look at that. Wasted that crit.
I mean,
Hey, me too! What up, crit buddies?
we're about to get like swarmed, so I feel like it's probably not wasted. You need to open the door, so. I mean, Jared's probably
That's true.
wasted. Sorry, Marmaduke's is probably wasted.
Well, Jared said he went inside, I thought.
No, he was going to open the door, but it was
locked.
locked.
Oh.
probably.
Okay, sorry, I'm trying to get a particular sheet ready. Oh, perfect. All right, let me do this quickly. Mm-hmm.
You know, I might have an idea. Get out of
Okay.
this, boys.
Okay.
Well, getting in was the idea, not getting out, right?
Well, no, not getting out. Just, not getting caught 2 seconds in.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
Master, if I may, I might have an idea that might just be crazy enough to work, so we don't get caught 2 minutes within our heist. Kind of, that's
yeah.
you. He's not paying attention.
I'm sorry. No, I was speaking. I was speaking that whole time and I was just muted.
Okay.
I said, all right, what's this crazy idea?
Well, you didn't realize that he was there.
Yeah.
Oh,
that too.
shoot, where the crap did you come from? My goodness, what?
I mean,
What the heck?
He's also on the other side of the door.
Oh,
Right, but
well,
you were probably still surprised.
yeah.
Yeah. Are those monkeys?
No.
What is that? No, above that.
Those are tieflings.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a lot of people.
It looked like a monkey sitting on top of like
We're dead.
a bag.
Well, so
It's not.
they're not all in that immediate room. I was just copying
okay.
them.
All right, so I'm going to cast Mending on the window you just broke. So it'll fix the window.
Now, does that actually like put the glass back, or does it just make more glass? Because if there's still a broken window, but also a fixed window, that's still gonna do.
All right. That's not gonna do it.
That is not gonna help. Yeah.
I am going to cast Minor Illusion to make the window look fixed, and I'm going to take a pot and slam it right in front of the window and make it look like a pot fell. And then we're going to hide.
Cool, I can't wait to roll my turbo stealth with disadvantage.
Don't worry, I'm just going to stand out in the open.
Okay, cool. So you were first in the initiative order, so you can just do that on your turn, Marmaduke, no problem.
And then we hide.
And then you go ahead and roll a stealth check with advantage, Marmaduke, for you.
Yes, stealth. I've rolled that before.
Yeah, I know it's been a while since you guys have done D&D, so.
Another crit.
Another crit success.
We're good,
there you go.
I'm literally just standing behind a lamp.
I can't wait for all the
Not
ones you're
completely
gonna roll in combat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be great.
The statistics on Roll20 are never for us. Just never.
Connor, go ahead and roll. It's your turn next, so I assume you try to do stealth as well.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
By the way,
was just gonna type stat/stealth in the chat box, and I was
I
like,
don't think that would work.
heck, that's not gonna do anything.
That'd be cool if it did work, though. Delia, by the way, transformed back into your sword when you went through the window.
Okay, that makes sense.
So you got a 15.
Yep.
So you're like hiding over there and behind like a tapestry. These are probably tapestries. So you probably literally just like put the tapestry, like the hanging tapestry over you.
Yeah. I might have just my like metal boots just on the bottom.
Exactly. Erastus.
Yeah, Erastus is going to stand right here and say, I refuse to hide within my own home, and I'm going to pull out my sword.
Goodness darn it, Erastus, you're gonna get us killed.
I'm going to cast the Shield of Faith on myself.
Can I cast Charisma to make him not be an idiot?
Would a
That is not
persuasion
how
check
that spell
work,
works.
Marmaduke? Or sorry, Erastus.
I mean, I have... Where's my stealth? I have +2 to stealth at disadvantage. So... not only is it not a thing I think he would do, it's also not a thing he's capable of in any kind of reliable sense. So, I mean, you can try, I guess. I don't know.
What would you say, Marmaduke?
Just gonna fail it anyways.
How about we not give away our position 2 seconds into our heist?
No, that sounds like
Well,
that sounds really boring.
also, I'd be
Jared, we have
wasting-
listeners to take care of.
Oh.
We have listeners to think about.
I'd be wasting my action hiding when I could spend it Shield of Faithing, so I'm just gonna do that.
Right.
What's your dex modifier?
+2.
Dude,
But I'm in.
I have a
plate, though.
+0.
Yeah, but I'm in plate at disadvantage.
I mean, so was Ulrich.
I'm not in plate. I'm in chainmail.
Yes, I just always think that you are because of your character, your
Sure, yeah.
picture.
I would love plate.
What does this do?
We just have never gotten plate before.
Except for me, I stole off a Fae, and if this guy isn't
Yeah.
in this house, I'm gonna be really disappointed. Told me he was gonna come get me, and we only have 2 sessions left, so
Oh, don't worry. I mean, in the previously on, we obviously saw that as one of the
Yeah,
previously
okay.
on things, right? It was
I hope
him
so.
swearing eternal vengeance on you.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, you want to cast Charm Person on Erastus?
No.
Look,
Probably
I'll
just
be a
gonna try it on
distraction.
these
It's
guys.
Okay. Okay, you cast Shield of Faith. It is their turn, so some of the guys are gonna just come check out what's going on, and so they open the door. So now this door is open, and there's a cultist beyond. So a guy in like a weird fey-looking robe. It's a human though. And you use your action to do that. So I think like he.
Actually, Shield of Faith is a bonus action. So my action is going down
Gonna
to
ready
holding action to attack somebody that attacks me. Okay.
Got it. Okay, so let me do this. I think by the end of the turn, all of the cultists who are going to be in this room. But the actual probably like way it goes down is, this guy opens the door. It's just like, and then like grabs out his weapon and attacks you. But he's going to be in the way of everybody else, right? Because you have a choke point here. And so no one else is going to be able to do anything. So he grabs out like a scimitar and tries to attack you.
Awesome.
He misses.
Okay. Well, now I'm going to kill him, so that's cool with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do I get to do my whole attack rotation as an attack action? Because I think technically in the rules you have to make an attack, which is dumb.
No, I think that only matters if. Well, actually, wait a second. You might be right there.
I think I am, but also that's a dumb rule, and I usually see people let you use your entire attack action.
Let's take a look at it. I want to make roll it consistently with Ternalius.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because you're using your reaction, and a reaction can only be one attack. That's always how reactions work.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of just like an FU specifically to the fighter, which is why I don't like that. But whatever.
Yeah, let's rule it that way for now. And yeah,
okay.
I think that's how I've done it in the past.
How do I make attack rolls on this character? Nope, that's not it. Here it is.
Oh, oops, that's not what I wanted.
Wow, an 11 with a +8. That sounds about right.
You just barely missed. So the guy like. He probably
Really?
like opens the door and then like just like just flailing attacks you, and you probably like step forward and just slash at him, and he just like stumbles backwards and he's just like oh my gosh, swearing with by Lord Oberon's name or whatever.
So do we get a surprise round?
No. I mean, I guess
I feel
in
like
the
that's
sense
pretty
that,
surprising.
well, so I guess in the sense that the other cultists are in this room here, but they can't actually do anything. Like they're all just like, oh my gosh, but I mean they don't have ranged weapons, so they stand there and they're just like, what? Oh crap, and they can move closer, and that's what they called out, and the other guys in the other room like moved into this room, but that's all they really can do anyway.
I cast Thunderwave.
Well, it's not your turn yet, just because there is another type of cultist that I'm gonna make sure that they don't have any like spells or anything like they can do. Let's see, what do they have available to them?
Shoot, I should have cast a different spell. What did he roll? A 9? Do you mind if I change the spell that I cast? It won't actually change anything that happened, but
That's
I
fine.
feel like I'd rather cast Protection from Good and Evil, since
Right.
these are all Fey, right? Or are
These are
dudes?
just people.
Oh.
Well, I mean, this is
How long is how's that last for? Up to 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna pick that instead. I think disadvantage is gonna be more helpful for me in the long run for this dungeon than
Got it.
the armor class. So I'm gonna adjust it back down to 19. He still missed, but
So this cult fanatic that has some spells is gonna try to cast Hold Person on you, Erastus.
That's rude.
I know. Yeah. Make a Wisdom save.
Okay.
DC 11.
14.
There you go. Yeah. So you feel magic, being cast on you. We managed to resist its effects. Let's see if this one can do anything. No. The other one can get into the room, but can't do anything to you. Okay, Marmaduke, to you.
I cast Fireball right here. Oops.
Right where?
Right there.
Are you sure you want to blow your load this early?
I have another one.
Harder stuff to fight, don't we? All right.
I'm not the one who 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Who chose to fight 10 people right off the bat?
Did you hear him say that they have 12 armor class? And
Oh,
his DC for hold person was 12 or something.
11.
never mind. I
Yeah.
will do Thunder Wave then.
Just saying. There's a reason there's so many of them.
Dang it! I keep meaning to hit that thing. There we
I'm
go.
pretty sure Thunderwave has to come from you, and I'm pretty sure that means you'd only hurt us.
Oh yeah, it's just you. Yeah, that's not going to help in this situation. You have to be.
Oh.
It's from yourself.
Okay, never mind then.
Do you have any other spells I can shoot down? I'm just kidding.
I have Fireball.
Yeah, if you want to throw a fireball, go for it, man. It's fine.
It
Yeah,
would.
did you?
It would be very
did you-
effective.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I answered my question.
I mean, I'll be
Can we take a? Are we able to take a short rest after? This?
Well, but you have
I
to
don't
take
know.
a long rest, I think, before you can recharge your spells.
Yeah.
Since
But you're a
when?
sorcerer.
Yeah,
though,
I
aren't
think-
you?
Yeah, I'm a sorcerer.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
a sorcerer.
No.
Only warlocks can regain their
He
spells
does
on a
have
short
to
rest.
wait, but a sorcerer can spend sorcery points to get spell levels back.
True, that is true.
Spell
Yes.
slot to me.
Okay.
So you can still get points. I mean, they're
Screw
they
it.
cost
Blowing
a
my
lot,
load.
but-
Fireball. Let's
Yep,
go.
Fireball.
Yee boys.
So do I click it?
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so they're gonna make dex saves.
Whoa.
So for the 2 spellcasters first, they both die instantly.
Yep, that's insane.
And honestly, even if all of the other ones make their save, they all still die because they have less hit
No
points. They have less hit
way.
points than half of the spell's damage.
What
So
did you roll for that attack? You,
Remind me.
27.
those are pretty average, like
Where did you
numbers.
cast
Yeah.
that spell?
I right. Can you see my ruler?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. So it hits everyone except you. You're
right, because it's a
25.
20-foot radius. Yeah.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay. I was gonna say.
That is.
Oh,
literally
Connor gets hit.
insane.
No, because there's a wall there.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, I was about to say that would be the dumbest thing in the entire universe.
So, I mean, literally what happens is you just murder all of them. Like, Marmaduke is literally just like incineration. Everyone dies in that room. The room is on fire.
We get like a Force Unleashed 2 trailer moment where he just
Mhm.
goes, "Boom," and everybody just disintegrates. And I'm just like, I'm ready for him. I'm ready for him.
Right, you're still hiding behind
Should
the
I jump out
tapestry.
now? Should I jump out now?
I just turn to you with my mouth open and I say, "My kitchen."
Well, no,
Fireball
you
to my kitchen.
but Erastus, you turn to your left and say, "My kitchen," and you go, "Where is he?"
Yeah, I turned to my left. My kitchen. I turned to right. I'm like, he's gone.
So I step out and I'm just like, well, what happened? Marmaduke isn't here. There's no way there was a spell. Was there a fire trap?
I don't know, but I do think we should maybe go this way.
All right. Well,
I go loot all
This
the
is your
bodies
home?
since they forgot about me anyway.
Isn't that room on fire now?
Yeah.
That's why I said I wanted to go this way.
I mean, they
Also,
really only
imagine-
have like a dagger on them.
You probably burned
Yeah.
anything of worth, anyways. I
Yeah.
imagine.
I just follow Connor.
yeah. Looting the small goods ain't gonna matter in this session because we're trying to end it.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
all.
for sure.
We'll end rich if the DM wants us to end rich, but I have
Yeah.
a feeling we're all gonna die.
Probably. I mean, Oberon's not CR5, so yeah. I'm gonna open the store.
That's what you think, David. That's what you think. Maybe he dumbed him down for us.
Yeah, you open the door.
Wait. Actually, hold on. You said there were caves, but do we know
Yep.
where he's keeping the wizard whose name
Did
is
In
we
the caves.
see in the vision that he was in the caves?
Yep.
Or not the
Wait, so-
vision, whatever it was.
So we need to go down.
Yep.
And not up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, how do we
How
go
would
down?
about
Over
it?
here?
I mean, we're already on the right level.
So,
we wouldn't go up at
Erastus,
all.
you know that there is a cellar that you can get to by going to the back of the floor here, like behind the kitchen. There's like a cellar you can go into. That would be your best bet. Like you obviously didn't know about any kitchens, or I'm sorry, about any caves, but
Right. Sorry, where was here?
right there where Marmaduke is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I go
Then,
there.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, you walk through the
Okay,
room
yeah.
that's like slightly on fire, right? And Then you go into the kitchen, and it looks like they had ransacked your kitchen,
Oh, we're
Erastus.
going
Like,
this way? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like they had ransacked your kitchen. So they were like eating all of your food.
Cretins.
Yeah, I know. But also you hear some muffled like groaning coming from like to the left.
Oh. We go listen at the door. I say, where the heck is Marmaduke? It's just so weird for him not to be following me.
You need something, sir?
Oh my goodness! This
There
joke
you
is not
are.
going to get old. We're gonna keep eating this dead horse.
You didn't eat all of this food, did you? You better not have.
You've been gone for so long. And by
I-
the
I
way,
just- I
what
just have a
happened with
haunch
all
in
those
my left
guys in
hand.
the other room.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah, I killed them
How did you kill them?
with magic.
So that checks out. Anyways, hello in there. Are you
You're a
alright?
scary wizard.
Yeah, you just hear.
Scary.
"Mm, mm, mm, mm."
You're
Sounds
scary
fine.
boy.
Let's go. No, I'm kidding.
I open the door.
Don't forget to slice the pie.
Slice the pie.
Yeah, you open the door, you slice the pie.
Oh, you mean like I see. I thought we were still on the food in this room here.
I thought that
Anyway.
for the first 5 seconds, and I was like, oh, he meant like breaching protocol. Never mind.
And then when he says he wants pie, I go start making a pie.
And David, when I heard you say that, I thought I heard you say preaching protocol. That's like that's still wrong.
So what's behind the door?
So it's a latrine, right? It's a latrine in there, but it
Oh,
looks like
man.
Demos.
He was getting dunked and flushed. Oh man, poor Demos.
Demos,
getting bullied.
who is one of your retainers, Erastus. The
Okay.
male one. I don't remember what he did exactly.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. I think he was supposed to be a steward, basically.
Yeah, he was like the house steward or
Yeah.
whatever. He's tied up and gagged, and with his like face in the latrine, basically, right? Like,
Nice.
Puberty is hard, Demos. Puberty is so hard.
I'm sure he's like middle-aged.
yes, yeah,
All right, I'll help him out and like cut the bonds or whatever.
yeah. He just like, and like you can tell that he's vomited somewhat like into his
That's
gag
gross.
and stuff.
I hand him a
Gross.
napkin.
Yeah, and he's just like,
Get the Weasley.
oh, thank the gods, Erastus. What did you get back? What's happening? Are they gone?
About 40 seconds ago. Do you know what's going on?
People just came. They attacked your uncle. Let them in.
Well, that sounds like he did a rather poor job of it.
You know, I don't trust
Talk
this
to him about
Demos guy.
You think he put his own face in the toilet?
No, it's just Demos, demons. Just one letter away from a scary dude.
Technically, that's
I
two
charge
letters.
up another
actually.
fireball since this one's Connor's distrusting him. I can take
Hold-
care of him for you.
Hold,
man.
Marmaduke, hold. No, first I say, who said that? And I say, hold, Marmaduke, hold. All right. Anyway,
I don't suppose you know
Continue.
anything about caves underneath the keep, do you, Demos?
Let me roll for him. I wonder if he does.
do you guys have slaves?
I don't think so. I mean, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, he says,
Wow.
caves? No. Why would we put caves under the castle?
Heck,
I mean,
this guy-
It is a very old castle, and your family is very old, so maybe there's caves that we don't know about, but why are you talking about caves?
Apparently there are caves, and I need to find them, so... Yes.
Have you tried the cellar?
No, I was going to do that, and then heard you having your problem in here, so...
Yeah,
would you like
well,
to join
good.
us? Or maybe don't. Maybe go hide in the bedroom over there.
I think that's actually going to be my plan, yes.
Yes, wonderful.
Yeah, he just does that.
Good luck, Demos. All right.
Good luck, sir!
Puberty is just so hard. So hard.
Of course, you just want to go to the
Yes, I
cellar.
remember high school.
Ah, yes, high school.
So you just go to the cellar?
That's
Yeah.
the school that high elves go to, right?
Oh, boy.
No, it's for stoners.
Um,
Cool. So you go
Wow.
to the cellar.
Private school is for elves. Okay.
That's, yeah, fair. And I'm going to go ahead and copy you over to different map.
oh man. Oh boy.
Glad we made such heavy use of this 4 or 5 story map here.
Yeah, I mean it was a copy from something else. I
I know,
used it for
I'm
something
just
else in the
kidding.
past. So
Yeah.
so
Just
you go
realized that I was like, wait, there's
Yeah.
no reason for us to go up.
you go down into the cellar, right? And I mean, they probably don't care about like hiding the secret door that they have opened into these caves. So it's like there's the cellar, right? And then they pushed aside some barrels of like pickles or whatever, right? And like there is this like secret door that has been slid out of the wall, and like a stairs going down. You didn't know about this, so
Okay. I'm gonna eat some of the pickles.
Yeah, did they eat the pickles? Did they leave those left? Any left?
yeah, I mean they're there.
Dude, I am already knee deep in those pickles.
Yeah, I have a pickle.
Right, and when he says knee deep, he means like he's inside a barrel and it just knee deep of pickle juice, and he is just rancid at this point.
So I think so the cellar is
So I'm
probably
familiar with the
approximately
sanitation requirements for this sort of thing.
the cellar is approximately the size of this room that you're in currently right now, right? It's just like you're below it.
Okay.
So I think what happens, Marmaduke, so you go over to the pickle barrel and you open it up, and there's actually like a little Fey guy inside the pickle jar eating pickles.
Okay, I just this is irrelevant to the story, but I just have to ask: was that in your notes, or are you just saying that?
I'm just saying that.
Okay, because I was about to say if that was in your notes. That was weird. That was a weird detail for you to have thought up, but I like it.
You thieving little rat.
Yeah, I hope they randomly find the pickle fey in this barrel that I have set up.
Erastus, it's a fae,
I'm gonna punch it.
not a rat.
Is it a pixie?
No, I'm trying to figure out.
Because pixies have like 1d4 minus 2 HP or something stupid like that. So.
Yeah.
That's not it, but it's like that.
It is a quickling.
I
Oh,
don't know what
no,
that means.
it doesn't look like that.
Although I imagine that they're fast.
Yes. I mean, it looks like it's definitely not that big. It's like that big.
Okay.
And it looks like this.
It's kind of creepy.
And it is.
Yeah, it's got lightning eyes.
It's basically like the pickle equivalent of drunk, right? So it's just like super full on pickles.
Got a food baby.
Yeah, it's got food baby in the jar, and then you open up like the lid, right, and then it just goes ah, and throws a pickle at you, Marmaduke.
Sick of Emperor.
He,
you just like have your crab go in there.
Yeah.
Then we have a Momo versus Appa scene where they're both high on pickle juice.
So I mean, everybody roll initiative, I guess.
Wait, what?
This is a Fey with hit points and stuff and things it can do.
Yeah, but let's just cut the initiative and let's just.
What is going? I have only rolled crits.
Also,
this is not very good for me for later.
Guys, you're supposed to click on your tokens first.
Sorry. I keep
California.
forgetting.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I haven't done
I
this in
remember
a
the
while.
first roll.
Well, get ready for me to roll ones for the rest of the game.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, roll 20.
So yeah, Marmaduke, you have Sec Emperor on him.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna grab the crab listing. Okay, so Emperor is going to attack with his crab claw.
Use Giga Beam.
Super effective.
I think he hits.
I hope he hits the 19.
I just don't have its stats up, so I want to make sure. Okay, yeah. And does one bludgeon. Why would it be bludgeoning? Okay, apparently it's bludgeoning damage. I don't know. I guess a crab isn't sharp enough to like actually.
An unarmed attack is automatically bludgeoning. I think that's probably what it did.
I mean, it's a specific claw attack, and it's cheat, like it's an actual monster. But I imagine it's bludgeoning because you can't actually like pierce skin with this.
I guess.
Necessarily. So there you go. I did 1 hit point damage. Is that
So
all
you're
you do,
saying-
Marmaduke?
You're saying my crab, that is the literal god of his own dimension, only did 1 damage?
Yes, because this is his physical form on this side. The way to bring him over greatly weakened him.
In other words, this is his spread, and he just punched.
Yes,
something at the
exactly.
spread.
Yep. You're not in the. You're not
I
in
go,
Shazemar.
that was just a warning. Give in.
And it's like it grabbed his nose, right? And he's just like, Erastus,
I'm gonna
it's you.
do charm person. Oh, never mind.
I mean, your action was to sick your crab on him.
I tell him to surrender my pickles and to flee, or I'll cut him into tiny pieces.
Okay, make an intimidation check.
Okay. I got a 14, even though I have a +8. What is going on?
I think it's not quite good enough.
Wait. I didn't. Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, it did.
Yeah, you rolled a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't seem to work. Ulrich, what do you do?
I kind of want to talk to it.
Okay, what do you say?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I mean, what are you doing here? We don't have to fight. I roll animal handling. No, I'm just kidding.
Want to roll persuasion?
Yeah, I feel like I should get
was
disadvantage
racist.
on my persuasion because of that.
Because of how racist you are.
Yeah.
I think 15 is
I have
15 is the
15.
DC I was looking for. So
Oh, perfect.
Yep. So it grabs the crab off of him, right, and just like Emperor plops into the pickles, and he's like, okay, all right, I don't hurt me. I will talk to you. Just don't hurt me.
Yeah, awesome. That sounds great.
What do you want to know? I just saw the pickles and I had to have some. I'm a sucker for pickles.
We're looking.
Is this
for...
your self-insert, Caleb?
Yeah. Yeah, of all the characters I could make myself, I made myself a weird-looking fey creature in a drunk in a jar of pickles. Yeah, that's my ultimate fantasy.
I mean,
It's pretty true to life.
Oh boy.
Anyway, so I asked him, do you know where the caves are?
Caves? Oh, I don't know anything about no caves. And like, it's literally like there's a door right there, Connor, that's open.
And to the caves?
There's like a secret door, yeah.
Oh, well, shoot. I knew you were a liar. I say,
that was a test.
Yeah, that was a test. Now I know I can't trust you.
No, I'm sorry.
You stuck little fey man. No, so I say, do you know where Quell is?
Quell, I've never heard that name in my life. He's lying again.
Well, in the essence, shoot. Come on, man.
Master, it's very obvious this man is lying to you.
Man, I ain't no man.
Come on, little fey guy. Actually, heck, I asked my wife if she can get through them.
Okay, yeah, Delia transforms, and
Hopefully she doesn't accuse me of being racist, but because I know she's not that kind of fey.
no,
All right.
yeah, she.
It's literally the most racist thing. You're not one of the bad ones.
I'm not racist. My wife is fey.
Oh boy.
Some of my best friends are.
Yeah.
My best friend Erastus had a fey swear eternal vengeance on him. Like, come on.
Yeah, he stole all of his stuff.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh shoot! What is?
Literally
Yeah,
stole the clothing off his back.
This will be interesting for the episode. Why don't we have the DM talk to himself for a little bit?
I mean, I think probably what it is because you've done the persuasion check, so you can get your information. But this is just kind of how you had to do it, right? So Delia walks over and just like leans into the pickle jar really closely, and then says, "Do you know what I am?" And the Quickling just kind of his eyes widen. And he says, I think so. You're one of the Fey swords." And she nods. She says, "Yes. So you know what I can do to your soul."
Shoot, this terrifies even me.
Yeah, and his eyes are just still widening. He says, "Yes, I realize what you can do. Please don't do it. I would appreciate that." And Delia's like, then stop beating around the bush and tell us what we want to know. And then we will be very pleasant. And the quickly, slowly nods and says, yeah, so Quell's in the secret tunnel. Just follow the lights. Should be pretty straightforward.
Wonderful. Now get out of my pickles, you thieving rat.
Again, David, I think you're confusing his personhood.
Yeah, I mean,
I've never taught you the meaning of sarcasm, did he?
His ethnicity is much different than you're assuming.
yeah, I mean, at that, Ulrich at that, he just like, or Erastus at that, he just like bolts out of the pickle jar and runs away. And you realize he was completely naked inside the pickle jar, and he just like, he has like an extraordinarily large pickle that he just like holds against his genitals and just like walks
Delia,
off.
cover your eyes. Serious moment. I go up to Delia and I say, see, you are more than just a weapon. You can do things that don't just involve being wielded as a sword.
Oh, she
Importance
knows.
to me.
Yeah, she frowns as if she's like, what?
Sorry, you said serious moment.
Oh, well, yeah, no, I was trying to make a
no
serious
man
moment.
to tell her what she can and can't.
I was trying to have a serious moment there.
So I'm trying to remember, was that a thing earlier?
No, I'm just trying to create some sort of character arc that we can.
Some artificial character arc that has never been introduced up to this point.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know.
Like a weird TV show.
I mean, I think like the only real arc that you had going with her right now was just like you want to learn how to be a better husband to her, right?
Right.
So
I'm
I
encouraging
just
her.
seem like a misogynist.
well, right. That's the thing. Like she already knows that she can do more than being a sword.
Okay.
But like I think she just needs.
needs.
It's like one of those things where it's like she knows what she can do. So like saying like, oh yeah, see, I told you, like that's not necessarily going to help. But just like praising her for doing it, right? Just like being like impressed with her and like whatever.
Okay.
Like,
all right, that makes sense. So I do that. So I say, Delia, that was amazing. Thank you so much. That was so helpful. You did great.
And she
yes,
walks.
Wonderful job. Let's go.
Yeah, she steps over to you, gives you a peck on the lips, and then transforms back into your sword.
And I say,
feel like really close going, yes, master. That was your wife is so amazing.
Oh my goodness, you came out of nowhere. Were you in the pickle jar too?
I'm trying to insert myself between the two of them. Because I'm a little jelly.
I mean, at this point, she's transformed back into a sword, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was that's what I thought.
I feel Delia tug me towards his torso.
Right.
Try to stab.
Do you fish the fish emperor out of the pickle jar, Marmaduke?
Yeah.
And yeah,
you fish your crab out of the pickle jar.
Exactly. And I think Emperor says like, I swear of all of the things.
Would you like a pickle?
No. I have transcended beyond pickles.
Pickle juice?
I did have a little bit when I was down there.
Also, my eyes are burning.
They didn't have pickle juice in your dimension.
They had pickles, but not pickle juice. The pickles are just
Exactly.
really dry and gross. All right, let's go.
A sad dimension.
Yeah, that's why he left. Even though he had to go down to punching for 1 damage. Let's go.
Cool. So you guys go ahead and continue on into the secret tunnel, as it were.
Secret tunnels!
Exactly.
Secret tunnels!
Through the mountains.
Under the keep!
And die.
Secret tunnel! Oh, we'll certainly do that die part.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. These are fancy tunnels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
I can't see anything again.
Wait, really?
You don't have dark vision, that's why. Sucks to be human.
Oh yeah, I got automatically dynamically lit stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give you. Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, how was Ulrich? Actually, I said that there were lights. Remember, he said follow the lights, so there's gonna be lights enough that you can see. So I'll just do daylight mode again.
Perfect. Thank you. Very interesting.
Cool. So where do you go?
We should keep to one wall. So let's inch forward here.
I get it. Keep to one wall. All right, good job.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Should we go left first or right first?
The lights go left. Well,
Oh, yeah. We should probably follow the lights then. Well, there's a door here. So there's something in here.
It's empty.
There's nothing
well,
there,
okay. So I didn't have chance to have a chance to build an entire dungeon. So give me a second here. I'm gonna roll randomly to see what this is.
Oh, okay.
It looks like a bathroom. Not like the kind you go to the bathroom in, but the kind that you would take a bath in.
Huh, you rolled a 100.
Oh, did I?
You did.
Nice. Okay, let me.
That means that it's a room full of gold, right?
No.
That's
not
right.
Exactly.
But
No, full of
you actually,
magical weapons.
You actually can't get out of this room unless you use the door. If you try and drag the token, it doesn't let you get out unless you use the door.
Oh yeah. I think it does that automatically. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think.
Super interesting.
So it's a workshop for constructing tools and gear. So you see this is all ancient. Everything I'm just going to be describing is completely ancient. It's all also Roman, right? So lots of Roman iconography, and it looks like a bunch of it's a workshop to build various tools. And I don't know if any of you recognize it. Marmaduke, you probably be the person to recognize them if you make an Arcana check.
I do that, and if I roll another 20, I want my wand to be here. Or at least a clue. Arcana.
I'm glad you reminded me of that. 15. You feel like you should be able to know what these things are, but because it's Roman, it's different. If this was just standard English versions of these things, you would understand what they are, but the difference in the stylistics is throwing you off. You can't quite remember.
Oh, I get an 18 for Arcana.
Ulrich, you recognize these.
Wow.
Perfect.
Yeah, Ulrich, these tools are obviously Roman, so that's why Marmaduke didn't immediately recognize them. But they're basically tools to construct and repair planar gates.
What?
Oh, so This is Stargate.
This is spooky. Okay, yeah. Well, what can we determine from these? Who made these? Do they look really old? Do they look new?
the ancient Romans that built this place.
Oh, okay.
Right, the ancient Azamar Romans.
Oh, okay. So this is just a history. This is just a history thing. This isn't necessarily important to the plot right now.
I mean, you can make an investigation check if you really care to look through the tools and see if there's anything valuable.
I mean, I imagine this is how he plans to move around between the Feywilds and all that stuff.
Right. Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. But by his, that wasn't great.
Yeah, you don't find anything particularly useful.
Okay. Does anybody else want to do an investigation check to see if they find anything useful?
With my 1 intelligence, yeah.
I have a -1 to that, so I'll pass.
Oh, okay. Yep. Fair enough. Okay. Well, let's just move along then, I guess.
Cool.
So if we need some exposition later, we'll just remember that was there.
Also, there's nothing more over here, is there? There's no more.
Oh, yeah. So these are doors. I don't know if you can tell.
Oh, I thought they were.
Oh, these are
so the little where the wall kind of dips in. Those are doors.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I open this door.
You want to try to open that door?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds
try
good.
To. Kill
I just want to just wait.
Door. I kick it down.
You're gonna get shot with a poison dart. In fact,
what's fun to do with this sort of thing where I just have a pre-made constructed dungeon with dynamic lighting and stuff like that, but I haven't actually filled in it, is just to do the random rolls on the random dungeon tables to decide what they actually are.
I can't wait to find a ramen shop and you're
yeah, so it's just a wooden door. It's not barred or locked.
Okay.
So you open it easily, and inside it is
2 werebears.
no, a cistern. A cistern providing fresh water, so it's it taps into some sort of spring underneath the mountain here, underneath the hills here.
How about this door over here?
This door?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I should just move these for you, so you can actually get inside There you go. So you can see inside there, Connor.
Okay, thank you.
This door, there are 2 doors here, and it is same thing, just wooden doors. They open easily. And on the inside, you see it's a study. So basically, it's like a bunch of bookshelves, really old bookshelves on the like platform here along the edge, holding really old, decrepit scrolls.
So what you're saying is it's time for another arcane investigation check.
You can if you want to. Oh, also, when you go into that room, Connor, over there,
Yeah.
that is a. Would you make a religion check for me?
Absolutely, I'd love to. Absolutely. I mean, just jump at the opportunity. I mean, this is so exciting.
That was a history. I said religion.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. That's great.
There you go. 22 is much better.
That's just much better than a nat 1. Okay.
So it is a portal, not a portal, sorry, a chapel dedicated to. So this is the question. This is like a planner. Like, so the tables I'm rolling on, obviously, is dungeon, planner, gate, right? Which, as evidenced by the thing you saw earlier. So it says listed here, chapel dedicated to a deity or deities related to the portal and its defenders. I'm trying to think myself. Obviously, you're a writer, asked this. There's obviously some planner gate somewhere in here, and that's how Oberon got over, right? That makes sense. I'm just trying to think what ancient Romans, what god they would have been worshiping.
You mean like an actual Roman god?
Yeah, like an actual Roman god, and like why it would be associated with a planner gate.
I don't really know much about Roman
And so wait a second, are you Greek though?
Yeah.
I think we are.
Oh, but you were like kind of disgraced and sent here.
Right, yeah. That's why we're following ASMR. Because I think
Right.
the idea with the ASMR was that their race was based on the standing with the Emperor, and our standing went bad, so we became fallen ASMR. And they were like, here's a crappy place on the middle of nowhere.
Right. And so this keep was there before you were.
Right, yeah.
So let's see. I'm just trying to think of which of the Roman gods it would be.
I mean, if it's Rome, definitely war.
I mean, there's a bunch of different Roman gods. I'm just trying. Oh, it's probably to Janus.
Janus.
The god of beginnings, gates, transitions, time, duality, and doorways, passages, frames, and endings. Yeah, he's usually depicted as having. Yeah, he's usually depicted as having 2 faces. So.
Portals.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's a chapel dedicated to Janus, the ancient Roman god of doors and gates and transitions.
He'd be popular these days.
Yep. We just keep moving, I guess. I mean, should we
I didn't get that.
God of transitions.
Yeah, he'd be popular these days.
Fair.
Right.
Anyway, should I make? I mean, is there anything we can deduce about what's going on here?
I rolled a 23
obviously
for the
besides
arcane on here.
Oh, okay.
Where?
In here, in this room.
Yeah.
To know what
in
about
the Temple of Janus room.
Or
what do you want to know? What's
whatever
your
there
intent?
is to know.
I mean, you probably put 2 and 2 together.
My intent is to become the god of death, free myself from Connor, and find my wand. Those are my only 3 goals.
Right. So I think like the main.
Goals.
Yeah, it's fine. Marmaduke, you realize, I guess, Arcana, related stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
Janus obviously is the god of doorways and gates and stuff. And so you put 2 and 2 together. You guys know for sure now there's probably a planner gate somewhere down here. Why I guess the room itself isn't. I mean, the room itself wasn't magical. It was a place to worship Janus. In terms of Arcana, I guess the thing you could learn with an R20 through Arcana is like where the planar gate's supposed to go, right? They probably have iconography.
I wonder if part of it is like, in order to make a planar gate work, you have to have or at least they had to have the blessing of a deity that was capable of that. And so the Arcana side of it is like, this is how they powered the gate or something. I mean, it's up to you. I don't know the lore of it. But if there's an Arcana side to it, maybe that's it. Like the worship is how they powered things or something.
I
don't know
don't
if that's true or not.
think so.
But
Hey, look, guys, I'm Boromir.
Oh my gosh. He put a little symbol on his sheet of a guy being stabbed by arrows.
nice.
Okay. All right. Gil, can you open this door?
Oh yeah.
Goodness gracious, thank you.
The thing that I'm kind of wondering myself about this is, obviously it was a planar gate that Oberon could use to get into from the Feywild. I think the interesting thing you find, Marmaduke, is this planar gate is unique. So most of the time when someone makes something like this, it's like a one-way ticket, right? It's like it transports you from here to there, right? And back again. I mean, not a one-way ticket, but like a one destination available, right?
And back again.
Yeah, it connects two places. The iconography in this room seems to indicate that this is like much more unique than that. This is like a gate that can go to anywhere, right? This is like a very, very powerful planar gate that can open up anywhere. You just have to know the right combination or whatever it is, ritual to get to where you want to go.
I go to Connor's mom's house. Got him.
Wow.
Nothing.
I didn't even catch that.
I hate you. I said I'm gonna go to your mom's house.
This is an ancient
Character?
bedroom.
Yeah. I'd go where your mom lives. Your character, you idiot.
Ulrich, this is like a bedroom. Ancient bedroom.
Okay.
There's a library in here.
Oh my goodness. Oh, in here?
Not
Yes.
in there. No,
let me go.
in the room that
Let me in.
yeah, in the room that Rashes was in before.
Every room has
Are
had
there
a library or been a library.
Are there any books in here that are like legit? That'd
Really
be
old
interesting to
scrolls.
Ulrich? I stuffed my bag
So
with some insane.
So,
I
I mean,
magic
one thing
scrolls.
you
investigate that room. So I'm like,
Yeah.
no, everything is open. How to use this?
I mean, Ulrich, the first thing you notice, right, is these are really, really old. So, like, if you move them, you're gonna destroy them. Like,
Oh.
you have to
All right,
have
that's fine. We can move on from
yeah,
now.
you can come back to them. But
Yeah.
with the 17 Arcana, it seems like, honestly, there might be a secret or two here about, like, what the planar gate's supposed to do and how to work it.
Okay. Should I?
If you spend a little bit of time in rolling an
Investigate.
investigation check, you could learn something.
Okay.
How long do you spend?
2.5 minutes.
Go ahead. I just have the DC in my head.
Oh, okay. In which case, that was a joke. I'll double that. 5 minutes.
Now it's a 10
Excuse
DC.
me, you do know we are in a hurry, don't you?
Well, this could be important.
Or we could be entirely useless, and they could just be gone by the time they get there.
Shush, Chetty Monkey.
What's the
through
role
this
I'm making?
door
Investigation.
while he's doing that?
Okay.
I'm gonna
Ooh.
go. Nice.
That's right.
Very nice. So Ulrich, you find something a little interesting. You see that
Tell me more.
the planar gate. You figured out that it. I mean, if your guesses are correct, it seems like it would probably be keyed right now to the Feywild. So,
Okay.
you apparently you have to like specifically key it to something, to a particular dimension or whatever wherever you want to go, using basically a ritual and some sort of connection, whether or not it be a sentimental object, a piece of history. You need some sort of like physical or mental or spiritual connection to the place that you're trying to go, or at least whoever is like, you need someone there who does, to reset the gate to go somewhere else. So you, for example, you could probably key it to the Feywild pretty easily because Deli is there, right? But obviously it's probably already keyed to the Feywild. Erastus, if he wasn't currently worshiping the cat god beforehand, he probably could have figured out a way using spiritual mumbo jumbo to key it to Olympus, to wherever the Greek gods supposedly reside, right? And honestly, Olympus in this setting is kind of like a particular place in maybe not the Feywild. Probably the Feywild. It would probably be a particular place in the Feywild. But you don't necessarily know that.
That makes sense. Right.
But the other thing you learn, Ulrich, is that it lists. You find a scroll listing a bunch of different dimensions, a bunch of different places you can go, and it basically gives you a quick cosmology lesson, and basically says like there are 3 main planes that you can go to. Right? You can go to the Feywild. You can go to Shadowfell, and basically the way it describes those things, it's like, the place of the body, the place of the mind, and then it references the place of the soul, and basically there's a bunch of warnings that say like, we tried to go there, never go there, like demons beyond, like it's a bad place, like we've set and like they specifically say we've set like locks and stuff on the gate, so you have to like know the special password, and it doesn't say it here. Know the special password to be able to like go to the soul realm. And the soul realm is also called the Beyond.
Does this place look like it's been looked over at all? Does it look like there are books that have been removed? Has this been touched?
It looks like it has recently, probably, and I mean, Oberon's obviously been here.
Okay.
But it looks like he took care to like not destroy any of the scrolls.
Okay, well, I'll keep this. I'll keep this specifically so that I know what we're dealing with.
Okay, you want to make a sleight
of mending on it.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. If Marmaduke casts mending on it, then you can take it and not worry about it falling apart.
Yeah, I just asked Marmaduke if he can spare that spell slot.
I mean, it's a cantrip, so yeah, I can spare it.
Perfect. Yeah.
But I don't tell you that. I'm like, oh, yes, sir. It's at a huge cost to me, but anything for you.
That's very sweet of you, Marmaduke. It's very sweet.
And so, Erastus, if you're going up there, I think the corridor obviously is just a corridor, but that room beyond, if you go up further, is basically like a... No, that doesn't make sense. I have to roll this again. 49. Ooh, okay, cool. Whoever wants to can make another Arcana check. There are a bunch of glyphs and symbols around this room.
I got it. I have the highest Arcana. Oh, Jared beat me that time.
So, Marmaduke, you realize that this is a divination room used to investigate the portal and events tied to it. So, your guess is that the portal is very close.
Can I divinate?
So I think you realize that these pillars, right, are actually like control panels, basically, right? Ooh. You have to press the certain sigils, and you can do various things with the divination room. And yeah, I mean, what do you want to do with it? You could probably figure out the basics.
To divinate how to become the death god.
It would be divine, but yes.
I want to divinate.
Okay.
It's different.
Make another Arcana check.
Connor, you want to help me? Is Connor able to assist me?
I mean, do you explain to Ulrich what you're trying to do?
Yeah. He's my master. I tell him everything.
That's fair. Yeah.
I'm assisting him with a what check?
He says after just
Arcana
about the skill of his spell.
Well, but I already did I already made it.
This is a separate Arcana check
because he's trying to use
what I already did.
Okay, so that would be a specific thing in itself.
Yeah.
So with your help, it would be a 24. But this is the thing, I don't think you heard what he wanted to do with it, Connor. Marmaduke wanted to use the room to divine how he could become the god of death.
Oh shoot! Yeah, I don't. He said that out loud.
Yes, he did.
Well,
no,
no, instead of
no,
Oberon.
guys. It happened exactly like this because Marmaduke is unnoticed. So Marmaduke said something, and Ulrich is like, "Okay, fine, sure." Right?
That's awesome.
But I would have had to have known in order to talk to him. Like,
No, because you
he's
guys
like,
are probably
I want to become the death god. I'm not like.
But
I'm
you
not
didn't.
like,
You didn't
oh,
realize.
that's nice,
No.
honey.
No. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. No, because
Yeah.
you didn't hear him.
Just smiled and nod.
Yeah, exactly. You smile and nod because you didn't pay attention to what he said.
You do that thing you do every RPG session.
Except I just did a very in-depth research and explanation on the arcana of what it would take to become the death god. That's
you start doing this, right?
Let me make some sort of like wisdom save or something.
Yeah, go ahead and make an insight check.
Explaining that to him.
Yeah.
Ah, shoot. All right, 12. That's not.
No,
helpful.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think you. Marmaduke, make a deception check with a disadvantage.
Yeah, yeah, because he's just asking if he can become the god of death. Oh my goodness gracious.
22.
Hey, Connor, don't worry. I also have 3 points of luck I can spend. So that was happening no matter what.
Okay, all right.
So yeah, this is exactly how it happens. Ulrich, you dudes don't pay attention to what he's doing until it's too late. And Marmaduke, yeah, you press some of the sigils, and what happens is basically this wall turns into a like viewing room, and you can see the Planar gate, right? And it's active right now, like to the Feywild. And you're trying to like find out how to like become the god of death.
Yeah. You know, with the least amount of casualties of innocence possible. But
So Marmaduke, you see like a vision through this, right, of the Planar gate, and you slaying Oberon on the threshold of the gate. And using his blood to power your ascension, and the Planar gate itself is gonna be a channel for.
So you're telling me he has to cut him in half and then walk through his blood? Is that right? Just double checking.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Yeah. But Marmaduke, for you, I think you get a divination of this vision of Oberon, and you can see that he's like really weak. Like he looks like his flesh is rotting for some reason.
Got bit by a zombie. I get a zombie rot. Do we all see this? Is the whole wall turned into a thing?
I think just Marmaduke, because he had got a high enough roll that he could probably, unless you want someone else to see it.
I mean,
he probably wouldn't hide it from Ulrich intentionally.
Yeah.
So Ulrich, you also see this, but Erastus, you don't.
So you guys are just staring at the wall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like.
All right. Well, that seems like a good sign. We beat him.
Sorry, what?
Oh yeah, I'm still here. Hey, what's up?
Yes, you said something about beating somebody. Why are you staring into a wall?
Well, you can't see it.
The wall?
Well,
Yes, I can see it.
can you
It's
tell
right
me?
there.
Can you tell me what the answer was again about how he become the god of death? I was reading something.
I have to roll around in his blood and just.
No.
Okay,
So
I was about to say, is that an accurate answer? Because
you saw a divination, like a vision of the Planar gate, and it was open. Right, it was active, and you saw Marmaduke, basically slaying Oberon, whose flesh is rotting currently. He seems really weak. Slaying Oberon on the threshold of the Planar gate, and using like his weakness, the gate as a channel, and his blood as like the ascension ritual.
okay, and that's what Oberon's trying to do as well, because he's not the current god of death. Right?
Oberon, you get the sense that Oberon doesn't know about this possibility, right? And even then, it wouldn't work for him because he'd have to kill himself, which doesn't make sense.
He could probably just kill the essence, right?
Yes, actually, that would probably work but he obviously doesn't know about it yet.
Oh, so we should keep this a secret.
Yeah.
Marmaduke cast fireball in this
keeping
room.
a secret? I don't understand.
Master, only we know. I don't need to blow up the wall.
Why are you whispering?
All right, fine. Let's go in this room. Don't worry, Erastus. I'm just talking to myself in the corner here.
Sorry, what part of that was supposed to make me not worry?
It just does. It just does.
So this room is relatively blank.
Okay.
But when you
How
go
about
on,
this little corner over here? Nice
yeah.
corner. Is this a P corner?
No, I guess there would be something there.
Okay.
Where'd you guys go?
The nice room. Where'd
Oh,
you go?
Oh,
Oh, you're
I
not
didn't scroll up.
You're not even in the room that we figured out the Death God stuff in.
Yeah. You didn't notice anyway.
Yeah. What's in the room above us,
It is
then?
a gallery for displaying trophies and objects
The
related to the
little
portal.
corner.
Related to the portal and those that guard it. No, this room in general. It's like a trophy room. And
Oh,
anyone
this
who
room.
wants to make probably a history check could learn the
Okay.
significance of it.
So this dungeon isn't a dungeon delve. This is an exposition dungeon. Is that what's going on here?
I'm just rolling randomly on tables, man.
Okay. Not net 20, but it was a 20.
So- Yeah, Ulrich, you recognize a bunch of this stuff from history.
Okay.
And honestly, Ulrich, it probably makes you freak out.
In a good way or a bad way?
I'm going to roll some stuff. So, I mean, this is basically the Romans who built this went to various. So, I think you realize, Ulrich, when you like look at the scroll, you look at this stuff and you're like, no. And then you look back at the scroll that you took and you reread the inscriptions about like the places that you can go with the Planar Gate or the cosmology lesson, and you realize that a paragraph that you didn't really quite understand, you realize it basically says there are 373 other alternate versions of our dimension that you can also go to. And
Okay,
basically, you look around and you see a bunch of relics, like magic item relics from history, that apparently these Romans were probably. So this is literally the equivalent of this place is the equivalent of the science fiction story about time travelers who go back into the past and steal items and stuff. Like take things of value and then keep it here. Like it was just some adventurous Romans who figured out how to do this and then went and got like Excalibur and stuff like that. But I'm gonna roll randomly on the tables to like find out which magic items it is.
Are you kidding me? This is so awesome. And you just randomly rolled this?
I mean, I rolled a trophy room with like trophies from that are related to the Planar Gate thing, and then I know about the alternate dimensions thing going on. So I was like, well, that's probably what it would be.
All right, that's awesome. Is the Mona Lisa here? Because that's awesome if it is.
You can't actually go into the future with this.
Oh. So you're saying that Earth hasn't happened yet?
Earth is currently in the year 1493.
I know. I just messing with you.
There are alternate dimensions that you can go in the past because time apparently moves slower in those, but you can't technically go into the future. But though I guess from because you guys are in the 374th cycle, so yours is the current timeline, more or less.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend that I knew exactly.
If you know
what
it,
that
yeah.
meant.
If you watch Terra Nullius, you'll know exactly what I'm saying right now. But if you haven't, you won't make it. That won't make any sense.
All right, let's roll on these tables.
I know. I'm trying to find like the best one.
I put my token into the machine and turn it clockwise.
Right. What were you saying, Jared?
Is my you know what here? Caleb.
hope so.
Possibly.
Caleb.
Connor, roll 5 times on a D100. You can just roll 5D100 probably, and it would work because it will separate them. Okay. So you see a staff of the Magi,
Whoa!
which is
Hey, Jerry, your stuff is here.
Merlin's staff.
Ooh.
What?
Yep.
So just off of that one, do I know that that's Merlin's staff? Because I probably have read about that. I'm probably like, Merlin's staff of old. Do I recognize this? Have I seen like paintings of this or drawings of this?
I mean, that was
in
the
my studies?
20 in history, Connor. Like, yes.
Oh, perfect. So I know this is Merlin's staff. That's
Merlin's
awesome.
staff. You also find a
I
Vorpal
like
sword.
totally fanboy. I just start like
Purple
crying.
sword.
You find a Vorpal sword.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think, like, we talked about Excalibur at one point, right? That was like an
Yeah.
actual item, and didn't Robin Hood have it at one point?
Yep.
And didn't it do, like, wasn't it that, like, he had it and it, like, made him go crazy or something like that?
Yeah.
So it's the one from Soul Eater.
Well, yeah. It was like something where he tried to take over England or something and become the king, I think, with Excalibur.
I think so too.
No, that's what it was. No, Robin Hood spent his entire life trying to find Excalibur so that he could become the king of England and solve all the problems.
Yeah.
Right?
That's so cool.
So I'm trying to decide if this is Excalibur. Because I feel like it should be.
I think so too. What the heck does it do?
If you roll a 20 to attack, you
cut off
automatically
their
cut
head.
off its thing's head. And it's also
that's a
plus
pretty
3 legendary
kingly
magical
ability.
weapon.
A +3.
Yeah. It's a legendary weapon, so it gets +3 to attack and damage. And then if you roll 20, you just decapitate it, unless it's huge, in which case it takes 68 more damage. Not huge like the size category, but huge like if the GM is like it's way too big, then it takes 68 extra slashing damage. And also
That's
resistance to
insane.
slashing damage is ignored.
You also find
Too
a
bad, you already have
sword.
a magical sword. It's mine.
I mean, I was legitimately about to say I start dual wielding.
Well, so it also says that it has to be either a great sword, a long sword, or a scimitar. So, do we know which kind of sword it is?
I imagine Excalibur is going to be a longsword, probably. I don't think it's going to be a great sword. Yeah. And then you also find a sword of answering, which I think is going to be. Do we know anything else about any other magical sword in history that it could be?
Do the sword of answering then.
Did like Hercules have a special sword, or someone else in Greek mythology have a special sword? I need to type in magic sword in Greek mythology.
Let's see. There's apparently 9 of them.
What are dual wielding rules in 5e?
You have to the weapon has to have the light tag to be dual wielded.
Shoot.
You
You've
could
lost a lot
still
of
do
weight,
it.
right?
It would just be really, really difficult, and you get so many penalties all the time.
Delia, you've lost a lot of weight, right?
Well, I don't.
Oh my god, Connor.
I don't think it lets you dual wield them at all unless it has light. I think it has to have that to be dual wielded. At all.
Telling your wife to go on a diet.
But-
That's just.
I don't actually know. I was just guessing.
So yeah, there's 9 of these apparently.
9 of what?
9 of the sort of answering, and they're all for one for realignment.
Oh, right. Yeah, we just found another one of these in
legendary-
Terranolius.
Use a reaction to make one melee attack against enemy.
Um,
creature within your
roll,
reach that
Connor.
damage to you.
Roll a D9.
Wow, this is ridiculous.
I know, yeah.
Gee.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, nice. You got the lawful good one. Retorter. It has an aquamarine gem on its hilt.
This isn't Excalibur, right?
No.
Because I'm neutral.
I mean, you can still wield it. Like,
right.
or no. It requires attunement by a creature with the same alignment as the sword.
Okay, yeah, that's what
No,
I
you're right.
figured.
I don't know what my alignment is.
So, I mean, this sword
It
is
could be neutral. Or it could be
this
good.
sword is probably like the sword of some Azamar, like holy Azamar warrior at one point. Yeah, it's named Retorter. And then let's see, you did a 12 and a 9 as well. On a 12, it's a luck blade,
Sweet.
which I believe.
Are these all just weapons?
A luck blade is +1 to attack and damage. +1 to saving throws. You can call on its luck to reroll an attack, ability check, or saving throw. You must use a second roll. Can't be used until the next day. It has a 1d4 -1 wish charges.
Yeah.
You can
What?
cast a wish spell. It can't be used again until the next day. It loses it if it has no charges.
Roll a 1d4 minus 1, Connor. So it has two wish spells still in it.
No way. All right, dude.
And then,
All right.
Connor, the last thing you find is a hammer of thunderbolts. It's Thor's hammer.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my goodness gracious, that's insane. But okay, why were these all weapons though?
That you
Yeah,
just
I feel
randomly
like
rolled them.
there should be one wand.
Well, there was the staff of the Magi,
Yeah, it's true.
Jared.
Oh, but you can't. You don't get what I'm saying, Connor.
Jared, you want to roll a
At least
luck
be
save?
One wand.
See if it's also here.
You could also just wish it
Oh.
to be here.
I take the sword and I wish it to be.
So it requires attunement,
I don't know what that means.
and it takes basically.
Handed over the wand or the sword to you.
You're taking 3 swords, Connor. You already have a magic sword. You don't need 3 more.
That's right. Well, this one has wishes. I'm not. We're gonna wish
You're
Quell
gonna give
here.
up your wife's sword for the wish sword.
No, you can
That
just
seems-
attune it.
Yeah.
I don't
Had
know what
on
that
you.
means. I'll roll a luck thing. What was
Yeah,
that
roll
again?
luck.
Connor,
Yeah,
you
roll
don't
luck
get
save.
all
Just
the
just a
magical
d20.
items.
No, I wasn't planning on taking all the magical items.
Wait, what am I doing?
There's 2.
Roll the d20. Yeah.
Nope, I don't think that's good enough to suddenly have your
You're the only
wand
one
here.
with a
I'm
magical weapon. I think you get last
gonna
pick.
use lucky to re-roll it.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Not quite.
What? There's only 3 numbers that are better than it.
Yeah, just think about how unlikely it would be for it to be here, Jared. Out of they're taking relics of the past. Why would your random orange wand be here?
Because I travel the multiverse. That makes perfect sense.
If you do it one more time, maybe you'll get something higher.
Yeah, the odds of that are.
That's a
nothing.
bad idea. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Dang it, Caleb.
Sorry.
Well, okay, so
Wish spell is
I
actually
think-
really lame.
yeah, I figured.
What does
Really
wish
lame.
do?
It literally just lets you do an 8th level or lower spell without like having the components.
I mean, there's also
Or-
other things it can do.
Yeah,
but
but they're all lame. Like make a 25,000 GP non-magical item, or give yourself resistance to a damage type, or undo an event by forcing a reroll. Like, that's not. It's a 9th level spell. Those are all lame.
yeah, Wish in 3.5 is way more powerful than Wish in 5e.
Yeah,
it's
Wish in
really
3.5
garbage.
was incredible. Okay, so okay, can I wish that Quell was here?
Okay, so this is the thing. All the items take attunement, and you have to do a short rest to have attunement. If you guys want to spend an hour trying to attune these magic items, you can.
No, I feel like we should keep moving.
So how are we
can still
divvying
wield
these
them?
They won't do anything for you. It'll literally just be like having a regular weapon of that type.
Okay, well, crap.
What does the staff do?
Oh, yeah. What is it called?
Staff
Staff
of
of the Magi.
It is a magic quarterstaff with +2 attack bonus and damage bonus, and you get +2 to spell attack rolls. It has 50 charges for the following properties. It regains 4d6 plus 2 charges daily at dawn.
Whoa. Basically, it just
And-
has a buttload of like spells and spell
Yeah.
absorption powers and other stuff like
Yeah,
that.
you can use your charges.
I
to
just
cast
slowly grab it
spells.
and no one notices.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of us would use it, so it's fine. I don't care.
Can I roll sleight of hand to take the wish sword?
Sure. With advantage, because, you know. Yep, you're good.
3. Suck it,
I
Connor.
feel like, aren't we like literally staring at these weapons right now?
I mean, this
but
would be
he
as you
just-
leave.
He just did it.
I mean, Marmaduke
I
would,
rolled
it would
a
be so
23.
easy for Marmaduke to just stay behind and take it, and none of you would notice
Yeah,
because
I
of
mean-
the curse.
Yeah, he succeeded, so we're obviously not staring at it. But that'll come up later. Of like, we need to
Okay.
figure out what we need to do with those wishes, because that's kind of a part of the plan. Would be
I mean, to
to
be
summon
fair,
Quell
the
here,
wishes.
but I don't think it's
I
gonna.
don't think that's one of the. I don't think that's something we can do with it.
It depends on whether or
It
not.
could be, but we couldn't.
How long does it take to
need to spend
attune?
an hour?
I mean,
And
we could spare an hour.
It also depends on how liberal Caleb is with the wish spell, because if we're just using the actual wish spell, it's not going to help us very much.
well, Caleb, if we did spend an hour attuning, would you let us wish Quell in a different location?
No.
What?
I mean, I don't even think there's a spell to do that.
Blink?
I mean, Dimension Gate teleports
Teleport?
people, but it's kind of less specific.
Right,
Wow,
but
this
the
is
thing is, right now
rocket
he is
text
currently
even.
like under the power of a Feylord, right? Who's
Okay,
like
so we wish the Feylord
imprisoning
was
him.
dead.
No, that's not. You can't. No.
You literally
Yeah,
can't
that's-
even power
that's very
word kill
sad.
with it because it has to be an 8th level
Yeah.
lower
Exactly,
spell.
yeah.
Like,
Yep.
I mean, I think it would be worth it to rest because
so
David
useless.
can use those weapons too, right? That's better than what you have.
Yeah, any of them would be significantly better than what I have.
Considering we're going to final boss territory, it might be worth it.
Personally, I would like the
The Vorpal one.
no, the other one.
Excalibur.
The sort of this whatever was it? Questions, whatever.
Sort of answering.
Sort of answering. Yeah, it had the
Which-
most powerful.
Which
combat
one was the
effect.
sort of answering?
It was just like some Roman guy's sword, some Asamar's sword of note. But
No,
it
but
has the most-
what does it do though?
Um,
Oh, it's a lawful good one, right?
yeah, and I think my character's awful good. I don't.
You can use
he's
your
a
reaction to make
paladin.
one melee attack with it against any creature in your reach that deals damage to you. You have advantage on the attack roll and any damage dealt with the special attack. Oh wow,
It's
that's
really good.
that's basically my character though.
You just get a free reaction hit, and then it has advantage and stuff. So but the thing is, I can smite with it too. So
Yeah, you can have it. I want Excalibur for story reasons, and since we're not going to continue this for very much longer, I definitely want Excalibur just for that.
I don't think mechanically that you're able to dual wield those weapons, but I don't care. If
I
you
think
have
I'm
it.
going to anyway.
I mean, you would basically just have to
Oh,
make an
not
attack with
mechanically,
one,
you
and
saying?
then make
Yeah.
an attack with another. Like it would be.
Yeah, no, that.
I guess you could do that, but more than likely one is better.
I
than the
thought
other.
you meant I was going to get penalties. I thought you were saying I was going to get penalties for it. That's why I was saying I'm just going to do it anyway.
No, I just don't think that you're allowed to dual wield unless
Right.
they have the light. Unless I think both weapons have to have the light quality. But
Are you reading the Staff of the Magi, Marmaduke? You're muted.
I can cast a 7th level fireball.
Yes, you can.
Oh, lightning bolt level 7. Oh,
Are you gonna try to do a short rest or what?
I'm doing it regardless.
yeah, I mean, I feel like we'd be remiss to not move into this with significantly more powerful weapons.
Okay. Would everyone make a stealth roll for me?
Why?
I cast detect magic for free.
You don't detect any magic.
Oh, I'm scared then. What are we rolling?
Roll stealth.
Oh, stealth.
Wow, 8.
How many has that been tonight?
Like 4.
That's insane. Wow.
And it's perfect thematically because everyone forgets I exist. It's perfect. Ah, it's perfect. David stealth.
I'm looking for it. Here it is.
Oh!
Oh.
Except you have a disadvantage.
Yeah, I do. I got a 20 and a 1. That bites.
What if I cast invisibility on Connor?
I mean, at this point, yeah, no matter what, like...
Oh.
So you guys sit down to try to do a short rest, and you try to be quiet about it, but then some things burst in and interrupt your rest. It's like Baldur's Gate, you know? You just suddenly are interrupted by monsters.
Yeah, I don't think I can dual wield unless they're both light weapons.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Everybody click on your character sheet and then roll initiative.
All great initiatives. Still better than-
All right, they get to go first. They won't see you, Marmaduke, because you have a stealth. Let's see. So they look like this. They're giant dog things,
Yeah, that's good.
and the first one does this first. All of you
There's
make
a
a
little
wisdom saving throw.
Oh, baleful bang. Oh, okay. Wisdom saving throw?
DC 13.
That's not good. Yeah, I don't. Mm-mm. Can I use inspiration to re-roll?
No. Did you have inspiration?
Yes.
Would you have liked to have spent it? Since it's been a while.
Sure.
Because you'll succeed if you do.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, cool. Marmaduke?
Take it off. That also allows me to have a
Oh,
little
I need
backstory
to.
moment.
They don't see.
Yeah, it's just you if you hear it. All right, you failed this unless you want to spend lucky.
I didn't think they saw me.
They didn't see you, but they it's the sound itself that's doing it to you.
Okay. Nah, I'm not gonna waste my luck here.
That's what the first one does. The second one is going to move up to the top of Erastus here and attack him with a bite. I assume that hits.
Oh, I have advantage on saving throws. No.
9 does not help you.
Oh, okay.
I assume a 25 hits Erastus.
Yes, it does. He has 19 armor class.
All right, you take 11 piercing damage and 12 psychic damage, David.
Holy crap.
Even on a success? Oh yeah, I suppose. Magic.
Oh yeah, that wasn't from the hound. The
That was
bane.
he attacked you. Yeah.
The second one didn't do that. It attacked you.
Okay, so it's 23.
Yep.
It's a good thing we're about to do a short rest again.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Wait, did we just short rest?
No, you just tried to,
Okay.
and then they attacked you.
Oh, okay.
Erastus, it's you.
Wow, that's like half of my HP.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at... All right. How D&D? All right, I will swing at it with my sword. An 18.
Yep.
Cool.
And did we say your Feybone Greatsword is magical innately?
It is, I think, but only...
It doesn't actually give any bonuses. It's
I
just
think,
magical.
I think I have a thing, like the thing that lets me use my charisma instead for my bonus is like what makes it technically magical, even though it doesn't have any like effects.
Yeah, I think because it was a Feybone thing, I think we said it was magical.
Yeah, either way, I think it is. Sorry, just trying to figure out what I can even... So I looked at this stuff earlier.
Hey, I'm restoring my second wind action surge and superiority dice since it's been literally a year.
Mhm.
Okay. I
Okay.
traveled all the way here, so...
Yeah. We have to have slept at some point.
Psychic damage, huh? Jeez.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think it literally has been a year.
Yep.
It's busy. Cool. I guess.
is there- Is there some form of a luck save?
You just roll a d20.
Okay. Because what would you say for story purposes that Excalibur was a light weapon so that I could dual wield? Because that would be really cool. And since we're not going to continue this, it would just be an awesome moment.
Technically, a scimitar was one of the options for... Wait, no. Maybe that was a vorpal sword. It was Excalibur, right?
Yeah, I think
Well,
it was
vorpal sword
Excalibur.
Yeah, a scimitar was one of the options, and scimitars are light. But I don't know if both of your weapons have to be light.
They both do. So then Delia can get an upgrade.
I'm gonna say you can make a roll to.
Okay.
I'm make a luck save first.
Okay. And obviously I won't be doing it for this battle, but...
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, yeah. I don't think Excalibur is a light weapon. Sorry.
No, that's so sad. But Caleb, think of the story moment. Think of the fan art. Think of the fan arts.
So, I think you can. You could probably figure out a way for Quell to help you do that, but it's
Oh, okay.
not automatically a light weapon.
Oh, okay.
And
Well,
neither is Delia. But with Quell's help, you could probably, like, in the epilogue, right, like, have it like that.
I
but then
use a
what's the
wish to
point,
make it a light
Caleb?
weapon.
Yeah, we can do that, right?
Say it again?
No,
Yeah, I
you
use
use one of
wish
the
to make it a
wishes?
light weapon.
that's
I
not one of
mean-
the options, unfortunately.
If you make it an Arcana check while you cast the Wish spell, I would give you a chance to do so.
So wait, what are you saying?
Basically, what I'm saying is if you make an Arcana check to, like, try to fiddle with the Wish spell, right,
Okay.
then you can...
You're saying
make
if
it-
I fail the Arcana check, that was a waste of a wish.
Basically, yes. Or something. Probably it would be like an incredibly powerful burst of wild magic from you.
Connor?
I mean, we have to rest first.
Yeah.
We got interrupted, but I'm up for it. I just think it'd be really cool to have that moment for the story, not
Mhm.
necessarily for any other reason. To have my character to have some sort of form of fulfillment by wielding Excalibur with Delia.
Whoa, you can do a lot of damage.
It
It'd just be stupid to put Delia down in order to use Excalibur.
Yeah, it would be. Hold on, sorry.
I already did it.
I also used the smite, so it took 7, and then the 17.
Oh, yeah.
It takes 40 damage. That's not math. What is it?
Yep,
What?
that's correct.
Really? Okay.
40?
It's
Well,
not
I
dead,
attacked it.
but you certainly damaged it
I
quite
attacked
significantly.
it
What?
twice, and I used a smite. Although the smite didn't actually do that much.
These things are so much more high level than we are. I feel like one of these would be a CR4.
Well, so, yes, that is true.
One of these is a CR4?
Yes, but that's
Oh my
that doesn't mean
goodness
it's a EL4 encounter. Both of these together is a deadly encounter.
Oh, we're dead.
But
It
I've
can be
always
worse than
thrown
that, I
deadly
think,
encounter. That encounters at you. So
I mean, to be fair, the first
okay.
encounter literally killed us. So,
That's true.
but also that's because D&D level 1. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, cool. Marmaduke.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, dang it. I need to find David's
There's only
message
two of
real
these,
quick.
right?
Yeah. So Erastus, you did a whole lot of damage to this guy, right?
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna move here because we're
Got it.
flanking in this game, right?
Yep.
So if I conjure an elemental, how long does that last?
I think a minute probably. It will say in a spell, but
I don't have any of these spells, Caleb.
oh
These
no,
are all-
you can't use the Staff of the Magi stuff
Oh.
because you have to attune to it.
Yeah. I forgot already. Gosh darn it. I will cast. Is Thunderwave 15 feet? You said.
Yep. And it comes from you though.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, if you stand there, it's not going to get this one.
I'm gonna move. Oh, I can't move here.
If you stand there,
Oh, okay.
then it will hit both of them.
Right here.
You're right here. Yeah.
Oops. Yeah, I cast Thunder Wave from right here.
Okay, you can't do that unless you want to provoke an attack of opportunity from this guy.
He doesn't notice me.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Sure. Yep.
Thunder Wave.
Nice. Okay, do it. Click it. Okay, con save.
And don't they get flung? Ooh, Connor. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure. But you'll get an attack of opportunity,
No.
right? Is that how this is going to work? You'll get an attack of opportunity?
No, it's only if you move out of the.
Yeah, compelled movement doesn't give you an attack of opportunity, unfortunately.
That's sad.
We've house ruled it so that is true, but only if it goes out of your threat range, not into your threat range. We house ruled that for Tyrannolius because it's a lot of fun.
Well,
okay.
because like, if you cast a spell that is like they must move out of your range, that's compelled, but they're using their move action. If they're like they move 10 feet, that means you just threw them 10 feet, and you're not gonna like attack of opportunity that, right? They're flying away from you. I think
Yeah,
that's
I
what
mean,
they have.
What I
we-
think Caleb's saying is that it's fun.
No, I mean we literally house
And-
ruled that for turn
yeah,
onlys because it's a lot of fun
like,
to do.
Because they were just like, let's just do it. 'cause it'd be fun.
It's really really fun to have that option in combat where you can make enemies fly past you and you can do attacks of opportunity on them.
Okay.
So yeah, we have officially house ruled that.
I agree that doesn't make sense with the rules and even just like the logic of the universe. But but if Jared throws somebody at me and I clothesline him, heck, that makes for a great scene in a movie.
Exactly. And it's not when it comes nearer to you. It's when it goes away from you, right? It's when it goes out of your throat
Right.
range without
Right. So,
defending itself.
so what you're trying to say is that this won't work, and that makes me very sad.
But the one by David
No.
will get flung away, so he'll get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, but
I
it'll
don't think
still
either of them
be-
do they because they both saved.
It'll still be within my attack.
Oh, yeah, they don't move then.
So they just do half the damage there.
Man, that's really anticlimactic after that fireball. I can't... Oh, Caleb, we're forgetting something.
Yeah. What are we forgetting? Oh, wild magic
magic.
chance. Yeah, go ahead.
Never mind, we're good.
What did we say it was on? 15 to 20?
Right?
5 or below is
Fireball.
magic
It's
surge or
normally
whatever.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Usually it's only on a 1, but Jared wanted to increase that.
I quadrupled it. Connor, are you dead? Oh, okay.
No, I just pressed that button not knowing what it did.
Okay.
I was trying to get off of the screen, and so I hit the X.
Oh.
Like trying to get off of the like little.
Yeah. Is that your turn then, Jared?
Yeah.
Cool. Ulrich, it's you.
All right, so
This one is really damage.
right, and this one hasn't moved.
Yep.
Right, because he failed. Okay.
Mhm.
So I'll just walk up to him, and
Got
I'll
it.
just be actually. This one's out like we're talking Icewind Dale. He's near death or
Yes.
just bloodied.
Near death.
He's near death. All right. Well, he's gonna go.
So you, I mean, you
next,
saw
so
how
I
much
really
damage they
should-
can do in one hit, right?
Yeah, I
he
really
did
should
like
take him out.
24
So
damage or whatever.
I'll go up here instead, and I'll take him out.
Move there, Connor. Can you get flanking?
Oh yeah. Well, me passing by him, that's not going to provoke
Nope.
attack from our.
As long as you don't leave his threatened square, which is like around him, right?
Okay. Okay. Heck, I need to figure out what I even do.
You attack a whole bunch.
I don't have reach, right?
Nope.
Yeah, that's the thing is I was trying to figure out if there's a way. Why can't? There we go. Goodness gracious.
Fighters.
I was
swingers,
trying to
swords,
figure out a way if I
swords.
had reach or if I could find a way to attack
You have like maneuvers and stuff.
the other person at the same time. Right, I know the maneuvers. There's nothing that I can do to move twice, though, I
Well,
don't
I mean,
think.
you have at least 2 attacks, and the way that the attack action works is if you use it, you get attacks for your action. So if you kill this thing with 1 attack, you could use the rest of your movement to go down to the other one, and then use your other attack on that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Heck, let's do that.
You
So
should check your Facebook message quick.
Okay.
me? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just hit the or the Delia button, right?
Yep.
That's pretty sick. 24.
Yep.
All right, so and then I hit Delia, and so 14 damage. That kills it.
Yep.
That's awesome. Okay, and then
You use Delia to chop off its head.
that's right. And then should I action surge on this? Well, we're about to take a short rest, so I will action surge. Actually, let me check. Yeah, okay. Short rest. Well, yeah. So I'll use action surge, and we'll pop on down to here, and I will attack again.
Sorry, Jared. Bear.
15. Is it 15
Wait.
hit?
Yes.
Hold on, Connor. How many attacks do you get?
2.
Jeez. Yep.
So you made only 1 attack so far, right?
Oh, I get 2 attacks already?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I get 2
so I
attacks.
don't
You're
need to
level
use
5,
action
so-
surge. Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah,
we were level 4.
No, you're level 5.
No, but
Oh, I'm
If
level
you-
4. Are you sure? Mine
No,
says
you-
level 4.
What?
Yeah.
no, if you have 2 attacks, you're level 5.
Oh,
Nobody
okay.
has
You
2
should
attacks
be
until
level 5. I don't like. I should have made sure you leveled up to level 5. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, well.
I was
he-
I was gonna
he
do that
must-
anyway. I did that for the other 2, but I'm just gonna do that real quick, Connor. I'm gonna launch the character mancer for you.
Okay.
I mean, at level 5, literally, the fighter
It's just
gets a
you need
second
extra attack. Yeah, exactly. So I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
so-
run through it.
It doesn't matter. And yeah,
Sweet.
Connor, what you can do is make your extra attack, and then action surge and make 2 more.
Right.
So I
There you
just
go.
want to make
That's
sure you
awesome.
did your other attack before you burned action surge.
Yes, thank you.
Grab.
Yep. Okay. It's not dead. So I assume you're gonna do action search.
Yep. Well, either that or how hit is it? Is it just like half, like bloodied, or is it just kind of like
About half.
grazed? Is it about half?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking I might want to do a. No, it's a superiority dice. Won't do enough damage. I don't think. Yeah, let's just do action surge. Okay. That's a hit. That's a crit.
Nice.
Okay. That's 10 damage from the first one. And then for the crit damage, that's a 18. So that's obviously dead. But it doesn't just die from the first attack, does it?
Say it again.
I did 10 damage with the first attack. Is it dead?
No.
Okay, good. Because then the next is a crit, which does 18 damage.
Not dead.
What?
Very, very, very close though.
Okay, well, in which case I'll spend a superiority dice.
Got it.
It doesn't really matter what it
You
is.
have to spend superiority dice before you attack, I think. Don't you?
Are you sure?
I don't think so.
I think that's how that
Let me
works.
look.
Because it's always like, oh no, you're right. Yeah, it's after you hit, you can do it, and then you just
Yeah,
get the effect.
exactly.
You're right.
Okay.
Do you have one that you can?
Yeah, it
Add
genuinely doesn't
damage
even
to?
matter.
Did
Which one it
damage.
is? It could be a disarming attack. It could be a goading attack. Let's say goading attack. Yeah, I'm assuming 1 damage doesn't kill it because I don't add the dueling style or fighting style damage to it. In which case, I'll just expend another superiority dice on the other attack.
It
It
does,
dies
it's
with
not
1?
dead. No.
Yeah, okay. So then 5, so it's dead.
Yep.
All right.
Very nice.
And then we short rest, and then I get all that back, so it's fine.
Yep. I mean, that's literally what happens,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, okay. I have 66 HP when I used to have 50, and that's beautiful. That is a
Oh
wonderful
yeah, I
thing.
suppose HP is a big deal. I didn't think about that.
How much HP do you have?
I only have 49. My constitution's only a... Wait, what? I have a +3 constitution. Why is my HP so bad?
Well, I have 18 Constitution, but that shouldn't help that much.
Well, it does help a decent amount. I mean, you're getting an extra 10 HP off that alone.
Yeah.
So that actually does make sense. Yeah, never mind. Or wait, no, an extra
16.
doesn't matter. I mean, I was
Alright,
I meant
so-
like indifference for me, I think.
Right. Oh
but
yeah.
I'm not sure if I did that
Yeah.
right.
So you want to rest
So
then?
we rest. We attune to our weapons. I want to attune to Thorm's hammer too, just in case. Just in case we need a.
Okay,
What does
sounds
Thor's
good.
hammer do? Did we even read that?
No.
What does it do?
It's a hammer of thunderbolts.
Okay. Did you just put it in the chat? No, you didn't.
No.
Okay.
No,
That
you're
was
just rolling
me.
something.
I'm just
I'm
killing
gonna find it. I probably could have just found it in the chat.
You must be wearing a belt of giant strength and gauntlets of ogre power to attune to this weapon.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The
So you
attunement
can't.
ends if you take off either of those items. While you are attuned to this weapon and holding it, your strength score increases by 4 and can exceed 20, but it can't exceed 30.
The funny thing
When
is that the belt of ogre strength sets your strength to like 22, so
Oh
you
my
get like
goodness.
26.
When you roll a 20 on an attack roll made with this weapon against a giant, the giant must succeed on a DC 17 Constitution saving throw or die. Literally just die.
That's
The hammer
amazing.
also has 5 charges. While attuned to it, you can expend 1 charge and make a ranged weapon attack with the hammer, hurling it as if it had the thrown property, with a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. If the attack hits, the hammer unleashes a thunderclap audible out to 300 feet. The target and every creature within
Gosh.
30 feet of it must succeed on a DC 17 Constitution saving throw or be stunned until the end of your next turn. The hammer regains 1d4 plus 1 expended charges daily at dawn.
Yeah. So there isn't a belt of giant strength or gauntlets of ogre power there.
Right?
so you can't actually attune
That
to
is literally
but-
so sad.
Goals.
I'm so sad everything was a weapon because I
Mhm.
already have a
it. It was just random rolls
So there were other things besides weapons on that.
on the table. Oh yeah, a whole
Table?
bunch of stuff
Oh.
besides weapons.
Oh, that's so infuriating. No way.
And over half of them were swords.
I
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So who attuned to what?
I'm
I
attuning
did
to
the-
Sword of Answering.
Sword of
Excalibur.
Answering and Excalibur, and what do you do, Jared? Staff of Nature?
The wish sword and the staff.
Right.
So Caleb, did that logic work for you?
Possibly. We'll see.
Okay. We'll see. As in,
I mean, do you do it right now?
I was thinking about it.
So I think you would probably tell Ulrich about it first.
Let's make a roll. Because in that logic, that would
Make a
be-
wisdom save. Yeah,
That would be counterproductive.
make a wisdom save.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that was the DC I set. It was exactly that. So you're good.
Jeez.
You can not tell Ulrich about this.
Okay. I guess I just do it because it does it.
Make an Arcana check because it's not an exact effect thing.
No, it's one of the exact effects. I'll send it.
Oh,
to you.
remove curse. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Caleb.
No, it's fine.
I
Hush.
didn't hear what you said.
Okay. David did though. Yeah, because that's one of them. But
Yeah.
Okay. I kill everyone.
Wait, what?
I cast the 7th level fireball. Like,
What? No, you don't.
no, I don't.
I was really hoping that was not going to actually be your choice.
Just know I could kill you if I. No, I can't.
I know.
No.
21 armor class now because I'm
We
using
go
a
on.
normal weapon. It's amazing.
Cool. So, let's do this quick. Let's take a quick break, and then come back and do the last thing, shall we?
Yeah, I might jump off a little bit before 11, but yeah, I'm done with that.
Yeah. I mean, we'll. There's just one more thing left to do, and then that's it. So,
Okay,
Cool.
all
I
right.
kill
Yep.
Oberon. It's fine. It won't take long.
I mean, with giant magic weapons, we'll see. We'll be
Yeah,
back
yeah.
in a little bit with more Anno Domini. Stick around.